Hello, it's time for a better update. As you can see, look, this side's already starting to get all like loose and falling. This side still has a little bounce to it. A little bit, not much. Some of it's failing. It's what you get for having long hair. You have hair that doesn't hold curls. Oh well. Spring! Spring! Oh, simple pleasures of life. All my crazy hair, and I'll like probably put a brush through it because I can't stand for it to look like this. I don't know why, so I'm going to put a brush through it and then it's just going to fall apart. Anyways, doesn't matter. And yes, I'm wearing a dress and I don't think my shoes go with it, but they're zombie shoes. See? Wait. Zombies are eating my toes. Nom. Okay, sorry. I love these shoes. They're pretty amazing. They are zombie shoes. So it is now 2:19. I finally got all of my hair done. I still don't know what I'm doing today. Probably nothing. Gotten a few phone calls from like my dad saying happy birthday. He remembers! Yay! And all painted up with no place to go. Oh well. And that's about it. Okay. Yay. Let's see. How about another What My Job Taught Me? Okay, so I've done theater, and mostly I said it taught me to be a dick, which was a joke, if you didn't realize. I mean, it does teach other things. It teaches you how to work hard, and it teaches you to be able to deal with a lot of people, because you have to deal with some very, like, everybody has requests. And so now we can do bartending. I was a bartender. Or we could do kind of booking. I did booking. I bartended at a bar, but before that I was booking shows. And it was a booze-only bar, and the location it was in has rather strict liquor laws. It's funny because one place's liquor laws aren't that straight. Like, Missouri liquor laws aren't that strict, and Kansas City liquor laws aren't that strict, but Kansas City, Missouri liquor laws are really strict. Yeah, it's kind of crazy like that. And so it was a 21 and over only bar, but we could have players that, like, we wanted them to be 21 so they could bring a crowd that would actually drink and bring us money, because that's how we made our money, was off of booze. And here's a few things. Some bands are absolutely amazing and awesome, and I mean, I would work with any of them ever. I could tell you, if you're looking for Kansas City, Missouri bands, I can tell you the awesome bands. And I mean, I got about a lot of different genres I can tell you, and there's a lot of amazing, like, there's a wide variety. And then I can tell you the ones that weren't so cool, that, you know, would book a gig but not really show, or was late, or brought nobody, and they don't listen. Like, I would communicate with them that, you know, it's a 21 and over only bar. If you're under this age, we really don't want to book you, and all this kind of stuff. I mean, I would put a bunch of that stuff out there. If you don't have a following and all this kind of stuff, because we needed people to come, and we were in kind of it was a fantastic location, but, you know, some people, it was more difficult to get there, I guess. I don't know. I had no trouble getting there, and I'm a country girl, like, on Pig Farm is where I grew up, and then 7 acres of woods, and now I'm finally in the city, but before that I was strictly country. And some of them don't listen. Like, we had kids show up, and I was like, you're like 17. Do you have a parent? No. Well, you have to have a parent. Why? I explained this to you before you got here. Is anybody coming for you? No. Really? I booked this like a month ahead, and we had a big long discussion, and you didn't listen to a word I said, I'm sorry. It's just not gonna fly. That only happened like a very select few times. All the rest of the bands were amazing and awesome, and it worked out really good. And so, highly enjoyable, and yeah. I mean, there were great nights. Great bands, great nights, and it was a lot of fun. It really was. And you can kind of tell who's going to tip and who's not going to tip. And there are people that spend like tons of money and don't tip, and that's not cool. Like, I moved behind the bar to help out too, which that was a lot of fun. And I'll do another video with some tips and tricks if you want to do like a pour, you know, be able to kind of dazzle your friends and give a good dose of alcohol, but, you know, not too much. But yeah. Oh, and also when you're booking for shows and stuff like that, yes, the band does bring a lot of people, but you got to advertise. You got to get that stuff out there. Make flyers, invite people, and put it out places, which was a little difficult for me because of my location. There wasn't going to be a lot of people, and so it was fun. It was a little difficult. Bartending was a bit easier because you just have to stand behind and give people what they want. I don't think I really had a specialty. It's something that you pick up with bartending. I was trained, and so, and if you don't know, we'll get into the bartending because there's a whole list of stuff. But anyways, hold on, I gotta do this. My hair's falling apart. My hair, it's all falling to pieces. Spring. Spring. My sad hair. Spring. It goes, I have no springiness. It was springing like 10 seconds ago, and then now it's just all blah. Blah! I am evil monster hair! Rah! Anyways, so yes, I'm about to call my boyfriend so I can figure out what the hell's going on today. It's my birthday.